We started this project 12 years ago, and we have some simple goals for the project. We really want informed voters, informed candidates, and strong dialogue on the issues that matter most to Utahns.
As was mentioned, we've been doing this Utah Priorities Project for a while. Our first one was in 2004. We did one in 2008. We had a special election in 2010 and a regular election in 2012, and here we are in 2016. Priority number one, which was a surprise to probably a lot of people and everybody in our office, except for me, is healthcare. And healthcare was actually it's been on our top 5 list since 2004. You'll see this really cool graphic back here. It was top 5. It was the 5th most important. For the last 3 gubernatorial election cycles, it was 4th most important, and then we pop up to number 1 there. So we got the top 10 list. Healthcare is number 1. Air quality, surprisingly, in my opinion, is number 2, and jobs has dropped from number 1. That's one of the takeaways. Another takeaway, quality of life, better than 5 years ago? Yes, that is a takeaway. Is that I think it's a resounding yes that quality of life is better. Right direction, it bumped up a little bit, but it's trending, I would say, to be a lower number of us who say that we're headed in the right direction. And then lastly, ideology. Pay attention, look in the report. The Democrats are super liberal. They're super Democrats here. Unaffiliated, our unaffiliated group is spread out, and we talk a little bit about that in this report. And our Republicans look like Republicans elsewhere.
The good news for us all is I see the foundation report that we have now the lowest burden of taxes. Utah's tax burden is the lowest it's been in 20 years.
I want to thank the Utah Foundation. Steve and Bryson, Dan, and Sean, you've done great work, and I am proud to be associated with the Utah Foundation, serving on its board of trustees. I think that the work that the Utah Foundation helps Utah do it better. We do things better because of groups like the Utah Foundation that help us determine what priorities should be and what things we should work on.
The overall question of, are we concerned about the environment? Air quality stood out as being the second issue that was of most importance during 2016. So my question to you is, should the governor and other state officials take the lead in addressing a public matter that is often regulated by the federal government?
I'm really grateful to the Utah Foundation for bringing it to the attention and putting it on the radar, because this has been viewed as a back burner issue. People will say things like, well, we can't do anything about the inversion, we just have to live with it. And I don't think that's true. I think that we can clean up our air without harming our businesses.